Right, I believe the Nufka's altar is through here. I believe we have to talk to you. Excuse me, sir. You are the Minson envoy. Begging your pardon, sir, but might I expect the missive you bear? Here you go. Letter addressed to Gridanian Elder Seedseer Canny Senna. Verily, this is the seal of the Admiral of Limsalmin, sir. Please come with me.
So you are the Laminson envoy.
Yes, that's me.
And an adventurer besides. The realm owes much to you and yours. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please.
Pleasure to meet you.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Khan-e Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Admiral.
I do indeed. A remembrance service for the fallen of Cartano. To think that 5 years have already come and gone. It seems like only yesterday that the Garlean Empire attempted to seize all that we hold dear. Rising in resistance, the city-states of Eorzea formed the Grand Companies and joined hands in alliance. But unbeknownst to us, the Garleans sought not to best us in battle, but moved instead to enact a terrible plot, the Meteor Project, by which the Lesser Moon Dalamud would be torn down from the heavens to annihilate all life below. In a desperate bid to save the realm from certain destruction, our forces marched for the Cartano Flats, and there met the 7th Imperial Legion. More bloody a battle I have never seen, and would never wish to see again, yet the carnage was but a prelude to the atrocity which followed. For despite our best efforts, Dalamud continued its descent, and from it emerged the Elder Primal Bahamut, who proceeded to rain fire upon Eorzea. The 7th Imperial Legion was consumed in the blinking of an eye, while our own forces fared little better. But any amongst us was spared defies explanation. All seemed sure to perish. As the flames converged upon us, I prepared myself for death, only for a brilliant light to envelop me, relieving me of my senses. When at last I awoke, Bahamut was gone, and the land, which had but moments before been aflame, now seemed to me a place unknown, not simply ruined, but changed. Archon Louis Soir may well have been able to shed light upon these mysteries, but he, like so many, never returned from Cartano. And so we were left with countless questions and no prospect of an answer. Yet such matters did not long occupy our thoughts, for we had far graver concerns. The calamity, as the devastation wrought by Bahamut has come to be known, laid our nations nigh to waste, and to this day we struggle to rebuild our lives and homes. To compound matters, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals, while the Empire encroaches upon our borders, consolidating its foothold in Eorzea. The outlook, in short, is bleak. In the wake of the calamity, it has been all each nation could do to nurse its own wounds. Yet, if we are to weather the coming storm, we must needs stand united once more. A remembrance service may well present an opportunity to rekindle the spirit of unity, which first gave rise to the Alliance. I wholeheartedly approve of the Admiral's proposal. The necessary provisions shall be made for a service here in Gridania. you have done the people of Eorzea a fine service this day, and I would not put you to further trouble. I shall see that my reply reaches the Admiral anon. You, meanwhile, are bound next for Oldar, are you not? Yes. Please send a Flame General my regards. And if you would be so kind, I should appreciate it if you would inform him that a pet of mine has been ill-behaved of late. My wolf, to be precise. Needless to say, he must be brought to heel, and I would very much welcome the General's counsel on how this might be achieved. I thought that was an in-joke you're not making me privy to. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safe in Uldar and beyond. Okay. Well, it was nice to meet you, I suppose. Guess we can head. Can actually teleport over that way. Let's head to the airship landing, shall we? Make our way over to Uldar. Hello, good sir. Greetings, sir. This is the counter for the passengers travelling to Uldar. Oh, are you not Zest Flowsaber, the Leminson envoy? On behalf of all the Highwind Skyways, may I say what an honour it is to serve you. Will you be flying with us today? Yes, I will be. Let's make our way out onto deck. Excuse me, coming through. I thought more than just me were getting on, but I guess maybe they were waiting for other people. Uldar. The brownest of towns, as they say. You must be the envoy from Limsa. Welcome to Uldar, sir. The Flame General awaits your arrival. Yeah, I'll just go straight through. Welcome to Uldar, sir. We have been expecting you. Flame General Reborn will receive you in the fragrant chamber. Please take the lift down to the hustings strip and speak with Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade. Will do. Thank you for the direction. The hustings strip it was. Head up there. Okay. Just across the ways here. Yes, it's definitely fancy looking, I guess, the city. Not my personal taste, but I'm sure a lot of people would like it. You're Bartholomew, correct? The Leminson Envoy, I presume. Would you be so good as to allow me to inspect the missive you bear, sir? My thanks. Letter addressed to Uldan, Flame General Reborn, Eldin. Yes, the Admiral's seal. Please proceed. I will indeed.
Ah, a guest from Limsa. I thought I smelled stale ale.
I think it's the woman next to you, but I didn't want to say anything.
I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Mervyn says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Sahagin.
Alright, I washed before I came here, sir.
Welcome to the Sultanate of Ulda. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
Actually, I think I kind of did. Well, in this letter. Cartano. Aye, I remember bloody Cartano. You know what happened that day, adventurer, when we took to the field against the Garleans? I've heard of, so my counterparts have educated you. Yeah, just a little. Kenny's pet is giving her trouble, is it? Well, she should already know my mind on that subject. Wolves are beyond taming. It's but a matter of time before they bare their teeth. So it was with the Garleans 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use Magitech than they began seizing territory from their neighbours. Led by then Legatus Solus von Zosgalvus, they swiftly brought the other nations of Ilzabar to heel, and so the Legatus became an emperor and his republic an empire. An empire which then set its sights upon Eorzea. But the conquering emperor is now an old man of 80 winters. His health is failing and he has no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garleans have been quiet as late. But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders, and their commander, Legatus Gaius van Balsar, has long harboured ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like so many others before us, not only Uldar, but Gridania and Limsa as well. For the calamity brought a lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never to mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm divided, adventurer, an alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garlean stir and the elder seed seal would not let it go unnoticed. All other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the beast tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more, that much is clear, and if we are to do so, we must remember the cause which last brought us together, and Melville will have her memorial. We will honour the memory of the fallen, we will remind the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. Shall I inform the Sultana and the Syndicate? I will speak to her grace myself. Very good, sir. The Admiral will have my reply anon. My thanks to you, adventurer. Well, here's an interesting one. And he gave me a toy. Okay, and I can probably get myself between the cities easier now. Hey Bartholomew, have a look on your face which says, I need to speak to you. Ah, my Lord Envoy, I trust your stay in the Sultan has been pleasant. Now, if you do not mind me asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Limsa in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Well, the man sent word just now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. I can think of none with better credentials than you. Baderon would doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your services. Well, I suppose I could. Since, he is in need of help, and all my stuff's there. I don't really want to lose my stuff. Move over to her, and I will check out the Marauders Guild and see if they have much in the way of work for me first, however. Hey, passage to the gold saucer, what's that? Anyway, check that out another time. Influencer. 120 gil, eh? Sure, why not? I could have teleported, but it might have been more expensive. Oh, the trip is a tad long. Okay. Anyway. Here we go. Back into dock by evening. Not too bad. Well, I understand you've worked for me better on, but I'm going to head out to the Marauders Guild first. Huh. Some pretty fireworks. Guess the Rising Festival is still going on. Heading in the wrong direction. I get for not paying attention and getting distracted by fireworks. And no, I can hear a woman singing from somewhere, but I can't quite pinpoint it. Oh well, I'm sure it's nothing. Wind Zone, you have work for me? Ex-Master Wind Zone requires your assistance with a troubling development. Zest, there is trouble afoot. Do you recall the lad whose parents were slain by the beast Kujata? I do. Boy's grandfather Nedard but recently contacted us with worrisome news. Young Sighard has gone missing. There have been sightings of Kujata in the area, and it would seem that the child felt compelled to seek the creature out. As you are familiar with the boy and his tragic tale, I would have you attend to the matter. My sister Sulkweb awaits you at the Bismarck. She has been apprised of the situation and will aid you in plotting a suitable course of action. Very well. Bismarck is the Culinarians Guild, correct? Yes. Wonder why she's over there. Food to lure the beast, perhaps? I don't know what the Kujata eats exactly. Maybe she does. Silkwood, hello. Ah, Zest, I assume you're here to discuss the missing child, and not to sample a bowl of mutton stew. I mean, why not both? I can multitask. First things first, I would advise against rushing off to peer under every rock in the countryside. We need more information to direct our search. I suggest we head to the Red Rooster Stead and learn what more we can from Odnidard. Okay. We can do that. Where the hell is Red Rooster Stead? Morby Dry Docks and then north. I guess I could get a porter from there, probably. If not, I can hoof it. It's fine. Or maybe hire a chocobo. Riding. They let me? Mr. Chocobo, keep. May I hire one of your birds? Not a Limsa. Actually. He'll get me halfway there. Sure. And then I can run the rest of the way. Save my legs a little bit. I foresee I have having to do a lot of running around in the near future, so quite a pretty night overall. Anyway, better not miss my turning. Otherwise I'll end up back in Limsa and that'll be a waste of time. Probably could have come out of the upper decks, come to think of it, but oh well, too late now. We're not too far anyway. Madman Bridge. Wonder how this got its name. Just straight ahead. Yeah, make sure to pick up the Chocobo Porter here so I know of it for future use. A lot of dodos out here. I'll behave for now. Happy though. Could do with a few culling, I think. Or suggest it maybe. Anyway. Chocobo Keep. And up this hill. Ah, Nedard. We'll leave the talking to you, Zest. I mean, not entirely sure how wise that is, but sure, I'll give it a shot. Nedard, hello. Thank you gods you're here. Seems my grandson is certain causing naught but trouble for you. Surely you can... Oh, how the lad is feeling, how he's boiling with hate for that murderous beast. And the last time when you came along, like an avenging angel and showed him the strength of your steel, well, it lit a fire in his belly. He must have get it in his head to take revenge on the beast itself. Daft little bugger. Anyway, once he heard Kajar had been spotted near the airport, why, he shot through the door like an arrow from a bow. I ain't seen him since. I beg you, find me little Sigurd before he gets himself stomped to death. That big bastard Aurochs has spilled more blood than McKinn's blood. Okay. Our course is clear, we must set out for Ailport at once. An old acquaintance of mine, Fastim, often stands guard at the port gates. He might know something of the lad's whereabouts. Okay, well, we can head over there. I think I have teleport set for there. That will save me some time. Interesting hair. Anyway, is there a gate guard out here? Yes. You look like the man we were talking about. Ooh. I'll deal with those momentarily. Have I seen the boy wandering about by himself? As a matter of fact, me and my fellow gate guard here just watched a young lad traipsing off to the north. We were arguing whether or not to abandon our post and bring the child back ourselves. Large packs of jackals have been prowling the wilds of late, so if you mean to head after him, pray do so quickly. Hells, I might even pass along word to the Marauders Guild. You'll be better off with an extra blade or two at your back. Well, as much of a rush as it is, I'm sure the child will be fine. Just deal with these first. Won't take more than a moment. Would you kindly stop trying to throw fireballs at me? There we go. That'll do for now. Gobbling trouble over here, have we? Let's help this young man out, shall we? I mean, I'm sure he'd be fine by himself, but little help never goes amiss, right? we go. And we're sorted. Anyway, back to what we were doing. What's this? Oh. Birds are very vicious in these parts. Hope the boy hasn't gotten himself in any trouble. Something over here as well. Bag of some sort. More pesky birds. That's those dealt with. Oh, if some groups found anything interesting. Do we find any signs of Sigurd? A couple. Water skin is filled with more holes than water. And to be called a proper specialist, we need an arm strap and a bottom. He must have been in desperate hurry to indeed to cast away his belongings in such a careless manner. I myself came across this wood axe. A tool the lad took from the stead, perhaps? Oh. Sorry, I missed what you said there. No. Something's coming this way. Basically. Okay. Well, we'll see what it is. Ah. Kujato, is it? Boy, you really need to be careful. I don't think a stick is going to do much. Ooh. I mean... Oh, well. Doesn't rain, it pours, I guess. Oh. This we can do something about. Dust. Right, jackals, let's deal with you. From the boy. Oh, some more are we? Thank you not to aggro my healer. She's doing her job. There's always one. Get over here. One more coming. You look like the leader. Take you out. Any more? Nope. Looks like we've dealt with those. Let's check on the boy, I suppose. Oh no. Some more. Step aside. One zone. Is he okay? He breathes yet. Definitely going to have to deal with you, aren't we? We withdraw to the Red Rooster Stead. Follow my lead, Zest. Very well. I'll be back for you eventually. Quick way to the Red Rooster Stead from here. We'll keep. That'll be a no. Okay, we go to Dry Docks. I guess we can probably get a chocobo ride all the way out there this time, rather than just halfway. I've gone the wrong way. Yes, too far. Hello, it's me again. Aha! We can go straight out there this time. That is a large jackal. Fortunately, I am otherwise disposed. You can survive for now, Hadfoot. May rain. Oh. So we can get this over with, get back home. Oh, I guess check what Badaran has for us. Check on the boy first, obviously. Strange bridge again. Okay, this hill, hop over here, and head back in the room. Okay. I must concentrate. Pray do not disturb me. Well met, Nedard. You brought him home. I don't got words to thank ye. Apparently not. There's a large bed for such a small child. The lad's past the worst of it. He struck his head in the fall though, and it may be some time before he opens his eyes. Thank you for coming, brother, if you hadn't scattered those jackals when you did. I have done naught to earn your thanks. When I learned of the situation from our port, I realized the dangers were greater than I had anticipated. No single marauder could have hoped to fend off such numbers in time. I might have given it a good go. Pray accept my apologies, Nedard. You turned to us for help, and yet your grandson now lies before you, broken and battered. You risked your lives to save little Sigurd. I was the man to find fault with that. It's me who ought to be begging forgiveness for the wounds you took protecting me foolish boy. You needn't concern yourself with our well-being. Our training prepares us for such eventualities. There is naught more than we can accomplish here, Zest. It is time we return to the guild and focus on other tasks. Okay, well, as long as he'll be okay, then that's fine. No. A damn calamity, I tell you. I lost my wife, my son and my daughter-in-law in the aftermath. If it weren't for my grandson, I don't reckon I'd have much reason to linger on. Well, take care of him. I'll check on him some other time. Let's get back to Limsa, however. Head over to the Marauders Guild. One's owned. I am glad the lad will live, but I fear this will not be the last time Sigurd abandons caution in his thirst for vengeance against Kujata. The wound in his heart festers and seethes, feeding his impatience at our seeming inaction. But we must not think ill of the boy. Instead, let this helpless rage be as a spur to our efforts. I say again, Zest, Kujata will fall by your hand. I will shape you into the deadly weapon you need to be. Well, I will give it my best. For now, let me check if the weapon I've just gotten is better. Yes, it is. Inferno Axe. Look at that. Nice little fire symbol on it. Yeah, the heft is not bad. Okay. That'll do for now. In the meantime, let's go check what old veteran wanted. Oh, Baderon. Oh, these cats in here. Excuse me. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit wherever you like, mate. I'll be with you in a... Well, if it ain't the one that only this flow saber. I was told a distinguished venturer might be reporting for duty. Fancy that venturer being you, eh? Just so you're fairly warned though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright beaten airy. But if you think you're still interested, let me know and I'll fill you in on the details. I'd say I was definitely interested. Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench, has need of a capable adventurer. I will do in the meantime, I'm sure. Thank you for taking your time to help me out. Now, I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has it, some suspicious looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of Stasha Sea Grot, and I need a trustworthy sort to head up north from their Owlport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know, but since that nasty business over in Swiftperch, folk have been a bit uneasy. Well, I say a bit. It's all they can do to not soul themselves every time the bloody floorboards creak. If you would permit me, Master Baderon, I would be happy to elaborate. Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellow Jacket himself, what do I owe this rare honour, Commodore Rayner? Come to make sure my patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Neither. In fact, I came to welcome Zest back to Limsa. It is well you have returned. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Owlport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Stasha Sea Grot included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of Quells had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Stasha again. But with the Sahagan testing our defences daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus, I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Then it is settled. Stasha is located in western Enosia. For more detailed instruction on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vimelpa. He can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You heard the man. Good luck to you, lad. Okay, I'll check that out. Well, seems a couple of other people want my attention. It Tall One is ill pleased with the carelessness of the wench's customers. We all know how it feels to have one too many, but that's why I'll not fault our patrons for much of what goes on at our tables. But is it too much to ask that they keep their belongings on their person when they leave? It wouldn't bother me so much if half of them didn't show up a week later ranting and raving if their drunken bloody heedlessness was somehow my fault. Take this impressive looking journal right here. As off used as it seems to be, I have no doubt its owner is tearing up the town searching for his prized possession. Here you go. A stranger he was, a swarthy Rogadin who enjoyed his drink. Seemed to be getting on well with one of our regulars, Quintenian. Perhaps you could still catch up with him and spare me the headache. I'd offer you a free drink, but last time I did that, Baderon docked my wages. Okay, well I can do that for you. Also, you. Rumours of a dangerous madman about town have Sidojbi ill at ease. You're either a brave man or a fool, friend, to be wandering the streets of Limsa today, what with the slasher of Fisherman's Bottom on the loose. You've not heard? There's a madman about. White said he brandished his blade so long and sharp they could gut a whale. No one's seen any blood yet, but that hasn't stopped the rumours from sending shivers up the spine of every alehouse in town. That you're still standing before me tells you don't scare as easily as the rest. Perhaps you could assist with the investigation. To start with, you might want to look into that scream I just heard outside. Ugh. Yeah, okay. Anyway, Quintine. Have I seen who? Look, just because I spend more nights in the wench than in my own home, doesn't mean I'm mates with every sod who comes stumbling through the doors. Wait a minute, that bloody book, why didn't you say so sooner? Tight-ass bastard drained 20 flagons and probably pass out, leaving yours truly to fit the bill. I said he was heading for Alport. Aye, where else? The scurvy sop. Nimmy or willing, he's still stranded at the ferry docks, though the gods know it won't help me get my gill back. Okay, I'll head over there. After I find the source of this screaming, I suppose. I didn't quite hear it myself, but I'll take the lady at her word. Oh, yes. Sir, is this woman screaming? Why will no one listen? My blades! I must have my blades! Ma'am? What are you waiting for? That's him, the slasher. Apprehend him. Toss him in jail and throw away the key. Or gut him and feed his lifeless body to the sharks for all I care. Just do something. Woe is me. Whatever did I do to deserve this cruel fate? For 6 moons I saved every last gill of my husband's hard-earned wage. Forgoing no shoes, a new purse, and sometimes even food for our children. All in anticipation of this day. What's so special about today, you ask? Well, this day marks the arrival of a world-renowned aesthetician in Nimsa. My endless patience and self-control were to be rewarded with a hair-raising transformation that would have every fashion-conscious Laminsan Uin and Arin in admiration. Instead, I found myself accosted by this lecherous lout. Speaking of which, won't you go to do something about this? Go ahead, have your way with him. No, so, ma'am, what? I doubt he has anything to say for himself. Sir, I'm afraid I'm going to have to doubt you. Or debout you. But I'll doubt you first. You're doubted, my friend. Oh, the ignominy of it all. Of course you take her side. For shame, is there not one sympathetic hair in this entire nation? An artiste of my renown should be welcomed with open arms and 21 cannon salute. Instead, I am branded a criminal. The tools of my trade, nay, the extensions of my very soul, ripped unceremoniously from my person like barnacles from the side of a frigate. I will not last long in my weakened state, no, even as we speak the world around me grows dim. With my dying breaths I speak unto you 3 names, 3 kind souls who may yet put right what has gone so frightfully wrong. Forge Master Hananza of Neldic and Vermelis, Guildmaster Beatin of the Gredanian Carpenters Guild, and Severin at the Alchemist Guild in Uldar. If there's ons of compassion in you, seek them out and tell them Jean Delaine sent you. When my soul is restored and my name rightfully cleared, all of Laminsa, nay, the entire realm will sing your praises. For I, Jean Delaine, am none other than I kind of regret getting involved in this, but I suppose I am now. Let's go talk to Hansa. Maybe she knows who this Jean Delaine is. It's that woman again. Maybe a siren? Let's hope not. That's got to be bad luck. Excuse me, pardon me. Hananza. Jean Delaine sent you. Let me guess, the balmy fool's lost his tools. Pardon me, the appendages of his very soul. Again. And is thrashing and tossing like the end of days is nigh. Man brings it on himself. If he toned down the theatrics and went about his work like an earnest craftsman, I dare say he'd save himself some misunderstandings. No, I've not a whit of sympathy for the fool. You, however, have my pity indeed for having to play audience to his whinging. Any road should shut him up for a while. Tell him that if he loses these, I'll graft the next pair to his bloody hands. Yeah, can't say I blame you. I wouldn't want to piss her off, that's for sure. I'll check the other two next time we head out to two major cities. For now, however, I think we want to go to the docks downstairs by the Fisherman's Guild, I believe. Oh, here's a siren. She has a very pretty singing voice. I'll give her that much. Yeah, sounds like one. Sir, I think I have something of yours. If you have business with me, be quick about it. My ferry and my next great adventure await. You might want your book. An impressively bound journal, unceremoniously forgotten under a table at the Drowning Wench. My journal? Why, I thought I'd lost it forever. Pardon my rudeness, friend. Perhaps I should have stopped after 19 flagons. Did you steal a glance at its pages, perhaps? No? A shame that. This book contains, how might I say it, a record of my numerous adventures. Quite the inspiring read, if I do say so myself. Which I believe I just did. You have the air of adventurer about you, if one still untested, but take heart, even the most accomplished adventurer, and I speak from personal experience, was once a whelp with more dreams than sense. Were there only some way for me to repay you? But of course, I have a fresh journal right here. Might as well have your name on it. Why not keep a record of your own, and one day we might regale each other with stories of our deeds. And with that, I shall be off for adventure, and a flagon or 20 of the realm's finest ale calls me. Fare you well on your journey, and next time you find yourself at a wench, do thank that Ellison fellow for his generosity. Ha ha! Sure. I wonder if I'll see him again. Anyway, Vermelpa, I presume. Good day to you. You're here about Commodore Rayner's investigation, and you'll want to board a ferry bound for Aleport. Once you arrive in Western Anosia, though, you'd best pay a visit to the Hall of Novice before you blunder into Stasha. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you, train you with the skills you need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in the sea grot. The hall is on the way to Stasha, just north of Aleport. Head inside and one of their seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friend. I mean, I didn't want to be rude, but I've already done that. But thank you. Thank you for the... This ferry is bound for Aleport. Are you riding with us? Yes, yes. Let me on. Please. Okay. Let me light to myself. Okay, just north outside the gates. I have been to Aleport, yes. Yes, I have. Oh, I was here just not long ago. These port towns all look similar after a while. Okay. Don't know who that was. Oh, this is the Hall of the Novice. I guess I'll poke my head in even though I don't need the training. No, it's fine. Sure where the music is coming from. Hyped music, but it's quite relaxing. Have you read our visitor's log? Graduates of the hall often pen entries with advice for their fellow adventurers. Mayhap they've left you some practical pearls of wisdom. I'm sure they have. Hello again, Master of Shields. Ah, now there stands a proud lad what's finished the final exercise. I look forward to hearing tales of your exploits, Zest. Now, was there something else you needed before you put your haul behind you? No, I'm fine, thank you. Anyway. Ah, you must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jacket sent word. I hear you are to brave the depths of Sestashia Secret. The occupants of those caves are rumoured to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. And you shall need training. We here at the Hall of Novice can provide. I strongly suggest you study the fundamental of group combat before continuing on your mission. Smith here oversees the training schedules. Speak with him and you can register for the exercises tailored to suit your particular field of expertise. Hello. I mean, I've already been through this, but okay. When you have mastered all that our masters have to teach, then there will be time to head north once more, report to the Yellow Jacket Scout at the mouth of Sestashia Secret, and he will furnish you with details of your duty. Okay, well, seeing as I have trained all I can in this particular role for now, I will head over to Sestashia Secret. Get this work done. We're out here. Oh, sir, is this the right way to the Sestashia Secret? You mean to enter the Secret? Marvellous. Just bear in mind, though, if you perish in this labyrinthine depth, no one will come for your bones. You don't have many friends, do you? I get that feeling, I don't know why. Well, there's definitely a lot of people out here. I should probably check in first, I guess. Maybe I'll just have a word with everyone. Hello, sir and madam. Ah, fellow adventurer. You too are here to unravel the mysteries of Sestashia. I have adventured across this wide realm for more seasons than I dare to count. Yet still Eorzea manages to surprise me with her beauty and splendour. Our journeys are not ended by the attainment of riches or fame. It is an unquenchable thirst for the unknown that drives us to the wilds time and time again. Even if I explored the world for 1,000 years, I would never grow weary of this life. Well, it's good to know. And you, miss? Grandfather and I are companions on the road. We travel where the wind takes us and drink in all the wonders this world has to offer. Only an adventurer can understand the joys of such freedom, of discovering hidden places and experiencing sights and sounds that few may ever know. The passing years have begun to take a toll on the old man, but no force save death itself will sate his appetite for adventure. Okay, so Isildur and Aliane. Pleasure to meet you. Okay, let's check out the people here. What took you so bloody long, Edda? If me purse was too light, you might have considered using some of your own bleeding coin to get us what we need. You've only been as useful as the contents of your pockets, and God knows you can barely heal a scratch. We took up adventure in life to take on the big jobs and claim the big rewards. How are we meant to do that if you can't even get our supplies in order? It's him, the one Badaron was talking to. Well, we'll see who gets the glory. This job should have been ours in the first place. You're not a very pleasant fellow, are you, Avir? I'll remember that name. Edda, you're so slow you'd lose a foot race to a tree slug. You should probably put the wind down. Really going to help with your bow aiming very much. This is perfect for our inaugural outing as a party. Wandering around in the caves, turning over a few rocks, how difficult could it possibly be? I never expected our first visit to the Adventurers Guild would yield such a straightforward way to win fame and fortune. You probably shouldn't have said that. Kind of jinxed yourself, but okay. Edda, I assume? Are you okay? I'm sorry, Avir. I came as fast as I could. I tried haggling with the merchant, but 2 potions was the best I could get with the money you gave me. I had no idea how expensive they were. Well, keep at it, Edda. I'm sure you'll be fine. Oh yes. You'll be fine. Just, you know, keep your head on a swivel. And, you know, don't let these bastards get you down. Anyway. Sir? Just look at this beauty. See how she glows. You can almost feel the power running through her. What exactly is it you have there? What is it? Well, what does it look like? It's a short sword. But now I suppose you're wondering why all the fuss over a short sword. That's easy, you see. This isn't your ordinary run-of-the-mill mass-forged, store-bought, bottom-of-the-bargain bin short sword. This is a genuine, ethereal short sword. Can't you see its glow? No? No, definitely not. Well, trust me, it's there. And that glow means this short sword is special. It means it's powerful. Or at least a little more powerful than you'd normally expect from a mere short sword. In fact, that's the case with most ethereal gear. Though no 2 pieces are ever alike, well, it might be that the next time I delve into Sestasha, I'll find an ethereal short sword even more powerful than this one. Now I'll toss this piece of junk to the side of the road like the rubbish it is. Not that it's rubbish, mind you. I think I'll leave you alone with your sword. Ugh. You don't have the look of a pirate, but one can never be too careful on this island. Unless you have the proper authorization, I can't let you enter the Sestasha secret. Yeah? Well, that's fine. Talk to the Yellow Jacket, I assume. Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty and not some daft sod out for a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting. Ah, you are, thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ships seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since a vessel was sighted. Thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Sestasha, here we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback fancy and serpent reavers, oh great, these guys again. Oh, you can imagine the panic it will cause. Kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue-faced toes. Oh. Now you say that, I get the feeling I will spot some blue face tattoos, but I guess we'll see. Right, what I will do... poor Edda. Anyway, should be fun. I'll join Aliane here in his Isildur for a nice helping of stew. Just before I head, and I will head out and look through Sestasha shortly.